Today we are going to be talking about Leander, Texas, which is a popular suburb to the northwest of Austin. So we're going to be looking at the layout of Leander. We're going to be talking about, popular areas, popular things to do. So if you have any interest in Leander, then stick around to watch this one. This is the Living in North Austin YouTube channel. My name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about Leander or any of the Austin suburbs, feel free to give me a call or send me a text. My information is in the description below. Today we are going to be looking at Leander, Texas. So right off the bat, Leander is a suburb to the northwest of Austin. So you can see right here is Austin. I'm going to move myself down here. Right here is Austin, and this is to the north. So Leander is a very popular suburb of Austin. It's two suburbs out. So you got the downtown of Austin, you got Cedar Park, and then Leander. So Leander is located about 25 miles outside of downtown, and depending on when you're looking to go to downtown, it can be anywhere from 30 minutes to about an hour and 15. I feel like I'm a broken record because that's pretty much all of these suburbs. That's, whenever I map it, that's what it's going to say. So let's take a look at what it would look like if you left at 8:30 this morning. Again, 30 minutes to an hour. So seems like, if you are in the first suburb out, Cedar Park, Round Rock, it could be 20 minutes to 45. If you're the next suburb out, like Leander or Georgetown, 30 minutes to an hour. Two of them, the main way to get to downtown from Leander is going on 183. And right through here, it can get a little bit confusing. So this road is, let me zoom out actually. So this road that it has us going on is 183. Let me just draw it here. Okay, so this is 183. Okay, it cuts diagonally across the city. Now right here, it splits into two. So the left side, so more west, is 183 where it continues. So, right, that was a bad line. Let's try that again. This is 183. So this is right through here. Becomes like a highway. So there's stoplights, speed limits lower, traffic gets backed up a little bit more. And about, I want to say 15 years ago, they put in this, which they call 183A, which is this section off to the east. Now this is a toll road and it is a pure freeway. So speed limits 75, 80 miles an hour. Traffic is really light. It's really a way to, bypass some of this congestion. So it's really great, especially if you have to commute further out of town. So like, for example, if you're in Liberty Hill, which is even further out from downtown, you can really get backed up if you're going on 183. But if you decide to take the toll road, it's a lot shorter, a lot quicker, okay? So you do have the free option, but it does take longer. Just a little background on the freeway systems here. So if you're going from Leander, and let's say you take 183, your two main ways to get to downtown is gonna be Mopac, and this is I-35. And then you can see they're connected right here by 183. So Mopac has a express lane, but the rest of it's free. So between, right here and right here, you can pay to take the tolls. You don't have to take the tolls. It typically comes out to about $1 a minute that it saves you. I've mapped it numerous times because I live up here in Wells Branch, and sometimes I take the tolls coming down, sometimes I don't. It's a variable toll rate, and it has a big sign that tells you. And for example, I think today it was about $11 if I wanted to take the toll from here all the way to downtown. And on my map, it says that would have saved me, I think, like 14 minutes. So typically it tends to be about $1 a minute from what I've found very rarely, a couple times, it has been saved me a ton of time, and it cost me $1 and it probably saved me 10 minutes. Rare, not usual. So like I said, there's an express lane right here. If you choose to use it, you don't have to. Over here on I-35, I-35 is free. There's no tolls, no express lane, just normal road. So those are going to be your two main ways to get to downtown from Leander. And again, you start off on 183, you make your way over here. If you decide to keep going, like let's say you're going to the airport, this is where the airport is located. If you wanted to go to the airport, the easiest way is probably going to be to take 183 the whole way. Right around here, 183 becomes a toll road. And from here all the way down to here, it's a toll. There are frontage roads that you can avoid the tolls. So you're just going right next to the freeway, but you hit the stoplights, every time you get a cross street. But that is a way to save money on the tolls. And I want to say this is about $3. So put in like a little 3. I think it's about $3. You can take either one of these to the airport. You just go south until you get down here to Highway 71 or 290 and get it that way. So this is free, but traffic is usually a lot worse. When I route myself to the airport, it pretty much always takes me on the toll road of 183, and it's more convenient. Okay, so that is going to be it on Leander and how it relates to the city of Austin. Let's go back up to Leander itself. So here is the city outlines. Leander is a fast growing suburb. Just like the rest of the suburbs in Austin, there's a ton of new construction going on, a lot of brand new homes, a lot of people moving out of the city to go to get more space, to get a bigger house, get a cheaper house. So that's what you're definitely going to find in the Leander area. One thing I really like about Leander is it has everything you'd need from like a daily shopping perspective. They have an HEB up here. They got a Whole Foods down here, which is right on the border of Cedar Park. I believe, the border might be like right around there. So, they have HEB up here. They got extra stores. They got a Randall's right here. Costco, you got Whole Foods. I believe there's a Target in here, a Walmart, an HEB, everything you need. It might not be in the city, but it's just outside of the city. So it's a very, very convenient. Everything you need is pretty close distance. And, typically they fall along the major 183s, either one. So that's what I love about Leander. It's got a good mix of everything you might need. Okay, so let's go over to shopping. So there's quite a bit of, strip malls and things you might need. Like you have Kohl's, hobby shops. And then if you need things like clothing, again, not inside Leander, but just outside Leander is Lakeline Mall, which is a very big mall. It's actually on the south side of Cedar Park, so it might be a little bit of a ways. Let's see. So Leander's up here. Go all the way down. You go through Cedar Park, and it's right here. This is like the south side of Cedar Park. So Cedar Park kind of goes like this, so kind of towards the south side. So a little further. I over exaggerated how close it is, but it's very close. It might be another 15 to 20 minutes to get there. And right here also, this is going to be another major shopping hub. So in here, you have movie theaters, you have there's H Mart, which is a big Asian product grocery store. There's Walmarts, there's this is all just commercial. You got a Sprouts over here, you got a Randall's. So there's a lot of stuff really a short distance away from Leander. Leander is 2 suburbs out, so things are not quite fully developed. Like I said, looks like 2 HEBs in Leander, but short distance to get anywhere else you need to go. Okay, let's talk about housing in Leander. There is, like I said, there's a lot of new construction. If I just search Leander new construction homes, these are all of the communities that pop up. So there are multiple communities with a wide variety of homes and price points. For example, I know down here, these homes are, this neighborhood's called Treviso. I did a video on Treviso already, and I did video walkthroughs, so that's definitely something you should check out. Those homes start at around 700,000, and I believe they go up to like 1.3 million. So that's more of your high-end homes. And then over here, I've toured some in here that are in like the $300,000 to $500,000 range as well. So you have a wide range of everything you might need from, different new construction perspective if you're looking to get a brand new home. As a rule of thumb, the more west you go, the more expensive the home is going to be. The west side of Austin has a lot of water features. It has rolling hills. There's a lot of trees. It's a very beautiful spot. So Treviso tends to be probably the most expensive subdivision in Leander. So, it's close to Lake Travis. It's a very beautiful spot. And if you watch that video, you can see, the surrounding areas and what it looks like. Typically, the more east you're going to go, the more affordable the homes are going to get, especially right here in between the two 183 freeways. These are going to be some of the most affordable homes in Leander. I believe it's mostly because people don't like hearing road noise, being sandwiched in between freeways. Personally, whenever I'm in here, I don't really notice the road noise. It's not that bad to me. And I'm someone who loves convenience, and having both freeways within a 5-minute drive is ideal. So that's kind of just a high level estimate of the city of Leander. Okay, here is a map of all the homes that are new construction that are currently for sale in Leander. And as you can see, it's kind of sprinkled throughout. So as I mentioned, over here you have Treviso, $1 million house, 3,700 square feet. But throughout here you have some $700,000, $300,000, $500,000 to $700,000, $400,000 to $500,000, $400,000, $900,000, $600,000, another $1 million homes in here, and $600,000, $900,000. So a wide variety of home prices. Again, depends on the area, and they're all throughout Leander. So that's definitely something to know, is depending on in multiple parts of the city, there's going to be new construction. It might not be in your price range, but there's going to be some. Okay, and these are existing homes for sale, and they're pretty much everywhere. And I wanted to just give a high level breakdown. So median price of homes for sale today is going to be $515,000. It's going to be around 2,400 square feet. It's going to be a 4-bed, 3-bath. So on average, Leander isn't the most affordable suburb of Austin, but there are some, very low priced homes. Like these are $275,000 built in, this is really dated. A lot of these homes are going to be either small or dated or both. But there's definitely some homes that, come in at an affordable price, probably around the $400,000 mark. That's when homes are going to be more updated. But there's a wide variety. Currently, there's almost 400 houses for sale in Leander. So you can find anything that you want to in Leander. So this is going to be the Leander ISD. The ISD is much bigger than the city of Leander boundaries. So I believe, right here, this is Cedar Park down here. So up here is Leander that we've been looking at on the maps. That's Cedar Park. And the school district even stretches all the way down here. This is technically part of Austin still, but it goes quite a ways down. And these are the elementary schools, and they're rezoning a few of them because they're building new ones. So a very, very big footprint. But even despite that, Leander has some really good school ratings. So the Leander ISD is the #1 school district in the county, and it has an A+ overall rating. So despite it being one of the larger school districts in the area, it still is rated very highly. Okay, major shopping areas. So like I said previously, Lakeline Mall is going to be the most convenient shopping area that you need to go to. And like I said, this is a big hub for commercial. And then down here, Lakeline Mall area, it's also a big hub. And then if you wanted to go a little bit closer to the city of Austin, down here, this is the location of the Domain. This is a big live, work, play area. There's all kinds of shops that you would want. A lot of different retail from like H&M to Louis Vuitton to Tesla store, just anything you might need. There's an Apple store in there. So between these two, you really wouldn't need to go to downtown Austin for anything. I hardly ever go past the Domain. You know, most of my shopping that I need to get one-off purchases are going to be at the Domain. Okay, I wanted to talk about family-friendly things to do. There's quite a few caves around Austin. I haven't explored any of them, but they seem pretty cool. The one that I want to check out, which once I pulled up the map, I realized isn't even close to Leander, is called Longhorn Cave. So Leander's like right here, and Longhorn Cave is over here in Burnett, Texas, which is pretty far away. But this one looked the coolest of all the different ones that I've seen. So really cool cave. I believe this is it's a state park. The tours are an hour long, got some old buildings. So it's not in Leander, it's not even close to Leander, but it looks pretty cool. And I'm going to be going. So just wanted to share that. Okay, another family-friendly one is Lakewood Park. Lakewood Park is a splash pad in Leander. So Lakewood Park is a great family-friendly activity. They have a cool splash pad. They have a skate park. They got playgrounds, some walking trails. I haven't been to this splash pad. My wife has been there, and she said it was really great. It can get crowded in the summer because it's probably the best splash pad in North Austin. So it draws a lot of people to come through. One of my favorite things in the Leander area is they have the local minor league hockey team and minor league basketball team. So they are the Texas Stars. They're the minor league to the Dallas Stars, and they play at the Cedar Park HEB Center. Again, technically it's in Cedar Park, but it's right on the border of Cedar Park and Leander. So I still count it. Again, it's right there. The Leander boundary is like right there. So it's pretty darn close. But so they have those two teams, the minor league basketball, minor league hockey teams. They also have concerts. I went to a Cirque du Soleil show there. You know, they get a lot of country artists coming through. It's a great spot. Yeah, this is the Cirque du Soleil show that I saw. So one of my favorite things to do is go there. It's a intimate, small stadium. You can see there's only one section. There's boxes, but there's no upper section. So I really like it. Tons of parking, super easy to get to. It's right off the freeway, and I love going to hockey games. So I'm a big fan of that. Next, I want to talk about two news articles that caught my eye about Leander. So the first one is there's going to be a $48 million project bringing retail, restaurants, office space, and more. A local church sold their land to a builder to make this project on their land. There's going to be 155,000 square feet of this commercial property. And this one is located right here, just east of 183A, right next to Lakewood Park. And then you can see down here, you got the HEB, Costco, Whole Foods, Walmart. So very central location. There's going to be, a ton of new businesses coming to town. So I'm really excited for this. I think they're going to add a ton of new cool restaurants and new outdoor spaces and just, make life in Leander a lot easier. You might not have to commute to the Domain to get your shopping done, which would be really nice. The second news article that caught my eye is there's a lot of new home construction coming to Leander. So they announced that there's another development coming. There is a 210-acre piece of land that they're calling Leander Estates. Now this is going to be 171 single-family homes, and they're going to be on 1-acre lots. So these are probably going to be larger homes, higher price point, and these are going to be, again, on the west side of Leander. I believe down here, this is where the Treviso community is. So again, this is going to be on the west side. I think that's typically further out you go, that's where the higher priced homes are coming in, the larger homes. And this one seems unique with offering homes on 1 acre pieces of land. Usually these homes are on a quarter of an acre. So that'll definitely be cool, something a little bit different. And then this just jumped out to me. From 2010 to 2022, population jumped from 26,000 to 74,000. So ton of people relocating to the Leander area. They have a lot of development going on, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. They keep adding these new developments, whether it's the one with the restaurants or, more homes coming to the area. So that is going to be it for today's video on Leander, Texas. If you have any questions about Leander, feel free to reach out. My contact info is down below. Send me a text or an email. I'd be happy to help you figure out what is the right spot for you to move to within the Austin area. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.